You're being redirected right now. Oh my goodness. This has been like, I'm hearing it's been a long time coming. You've been ignoring a lot of the signs. You've been seeing a lot of not the best intentions from some people. When I look at this card, this is like being stabbed in the back, or people are saying things to hurt you. There's all these different things that have been thrown your way, and you feel like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And you feel like you're in the wrong place, and everything has just been so tight, tough, and heavy lately. But this is actually a good thing. I know it doesn't feel that way, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But you're being redirected into a new path. There's these challenges, but it's all about your mindset. These people that have been hurting your feelings or I'm hearing like wreaking havoc within your life, it's been happening for a reason. So you're learning lessons, you're learning how to stand up for yourself, you're learning to trust your intuition, you're learning what people's intentions are behind what they're doing. So I'm seeing a bunch of red flags being waved. Like, you're seeing the red flags in people, situations, motives, but you're learning. Part of the path that you're learning is to have discernment for yourself and what your true values are. What is it that you want? Because these people, they just don't have the best intentions. But understand that on a spiritual level, this is happening. You all set this up together, right? Like, before we're born, we have these soul contracts with people, and the way I see it is like they're players in your game, like your game of life. It's not a game, but right, like in a metaphor, we set this up for each other, to help each other out, to learn lessons, to grow. This is part of your spiritual path. So the more you see it that way, the more you can kind of take a step back and not take it so personal. And then you can say, okay, well, I'm learning how to be patient. I'm learning how to trust my intuition, right? Like, there's all these lessons and areas of growth through all of this. And this is what is setting you on this new path. I see you being very alone, feeling very alone. Spirit corrected me, because you're never alone. You always have your spirit team, your loved ones, your angels, your guides, creator, God, source, whatever you believe in as a higher source. That's what all these sparkles to me signify, is that you have them guiding you. They're always guiding, protecting you, watching over you, and helping you. I also see the sunflower as being like happiness. Sunflowers to me are so happy. They always face the sun. So that would be focusing on the positives, the lessons. You're facing the sun the way a sunflower does. So even though there may be challenges ahead, the more you focus on the positives, the more you'll see your way around these or through them. I see calm water ahead of you, which to me is emotionally calm by getting away from the people that aren't serving you anymore. I'm hearing the lessons have been learned. They've hurt you enough times. They've let you down enough times. They've betrayed you enough times. You've had enough. The other part of this is it's the 9 of Cups. The way I see this is these are opportunities, new people, new ideas, new sparks of inspiration. And I see you just letting your hair down and be like, okay, what is it that I'm going to do for me now? This is a time for me. I'm going on this journey all by myself, getting away from what isn't serving me anymore, because it's time for your growth. It's time for you to make changes and grow and sparkle in who you are. All those sparkles to me are like you stepping into your authenticity. What does that mean to you? We're all meant to come here. We all have our own passion, our own purpose. What is your purpose? What is your core? What is your center? Right? Take a moment and think about that. Like, looking back to when you were a little kid, what is it that you always wanted to be when you grew up, right? Like, what are the things that excite you, that motivate you? What are those ideas that you get so excited for, but then your monkey brain kicks in and has all these excuses and self-sabotaging and, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't have the money, I don't, like, whatever these excuses are. If you were to put them all aside for a minute and think, okay, if those weren't barriers or excuses, if I could get rid of those, what would my life look like? What would I do? What would this new journey look like for me? Where am I headed? Where do I want to go? And get excited about that. Start ignoring the things that are holding you back for a minute and just entertain the idea. I'm not saying like go quit your job or anything, because I would never say that unless you have the means to and you can back that up. But I'm just saying, if you were to just sit with it for a minute and think, what would that look like? And then start taking action on that, start taking steps to make those changes for yourself. So this is exactly it. Like, you're plotting your course to happiness. What does that look like? How can I get around those barriers, those excuses, those whatever it is that I keep doing that in the past I was doing to self-sabotage, but I'm not going to do it anymore. You've set sail already on this, and you're so close to that. But what does that look like? Where are you headed in life? What's going to make you happy? So they want you to really take a step and look at that. And the next card is the Ace of Cups. Oh, it's such a beautiful, magical energy. Like, it's like a pearl, right? Like, when you think of the analogy of that alone, it's like this little pebble gets in there and then it has to calcify over the pebble because it's not meant to be there, and it turns out to be something so beautiful. You're like that little pebble that, you know, like, you feel like you were being attacked, but really it turned you into something so beautiful, and it's making you realize that you can't keep being, I'm hearing, people pleaser. So for a lot of you, that's part of what you've been learning, is that you've been such a people pleaser for so long that you've almost enabled some of what's been happening to you. So you're learning to set boundaries, to stand up for yourself. I'll never put up with that again. I'll never hang around with people like that again. Whatever the case is, those are your lessons. And that's a wonderful thing. So the more you change your mindset and see it that way, the better things are going to get for you. The ace also signifies the start of you seeing it that way. The start of you being this new, beautiful, shiny, sparkly pearl that is so unique, so special. What does that look like to you? What is it that makes you sparkle? What is it that illuminates your soul so much that you get excited? You know what I love when I'm working one-on-one with clients, when we start digging deeper and spirit will have me say something specific, like I see you, I don't know, doing something with yoga or something with whatever. When I'm one-on-one with a client and spirit will say that and they start talking about it, I can literally see like their light start to shine out. Their face gets brighter. They're like, they change. They get so excited. It's so magical. What is it that does that for you? Like, when you start talking, you get excited, and that energy. So this is about closing your eyes to the hows or to the excuses. You're shutting that off for a minute, and you're taking aim. You're focusing. What is that focal point? What is your center? Where are you headed? Your focal point is the happiness. So it's saying, don't focus on the hows, but what are the next steps? How can I get there? And leaving it up to spirit. I know my chair squeaks. I heard it on my last recording. I need to get a new chair, I guess, or fix this one up a bit. But this is about trusting, right? Like, she's just trusting her intuition that that's where I'm headed, and I'm just going to blow through the self-imposed limitations. Because I hear where you headed is so magical, so wonderful. Even though I know it doesn't feel that way yet, you're still feeling like a victim, maybe. You're still feeling attacked, or you're still feeling like the world is working against you, but that's not the case. They're saying again that there's a reason for this. You're learning lessons, you're growing. This is your soul evolving and getting rid of the people, places, situations, the things that don't serve you anymore. So take on this Emperor energy. He's so unique, right? Like, this is you being your authentic self. I see with the roots in the ground, very firm, very stable, very grounded, and very confident in, this is who I am. And then even this energy here is like, you're taking charge. You're like, okay, this is my next step. This is what I'm doing. And I'm not letting anybody come in and sway me from my dreams anymore. With the Page of Cups here, I'm seeing the umbrella, talking about having like a lighter energy. When I asked what the umbrella symbolizes for this reading, all of a sudden I felt like Mary Poppins, like floating up with my umbrella, like just rising above all the BS. And it's almost like a victory, like blowing the horn of like doo 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 doo, like this victory feeling and all this magic surrounding you and just guiding you in the right direction. Like all those little sparkles to me are the sparkles that are like showing you this is your path. Like if you start paying attention to the thoughts, ideas, and everything, that's your path. Okay, well, I hope that helps. Love you. Bye.